Where did the passive voice come from? You probably haven't read my book on grammar and style. It's called A Grammar Book for You and I, Oops Me. In the book, I introduce readers to Amber and Igor, some vastly important prehistoric characters I dreamed up. They, along with my 8th grade English teacher, my dear Miss Hamrick, concocted our language 10,412 years ago. And we can now recall what happened way back then, when the passive voice made its grand debut. One bright summer day, Amber and Igor returned to their cave with bags of wild, succulent blueberries. When they entered the cave, they saw their little 3-year-old daughter, Stephanie, cowering in the corner, sucking her thumb and clutching her security moose skin. Stephanie tried not to look at the earthenware jug in the middle of the cave. There it sat in 3 pieces, with the words "cookie jar" chiseled on the biggest surviving piece. In a moment of brilliant linguistic insight, little Stephanie suddenly said, "The cookie jar was broken." Thus was uttered the first recorded passive voice construction in human history. Because of this linguistic feat, 10,000 years later, the headlines of the Washington Post often blare out the latest quotation from yet another high government official: "Mistakes were made." And so we humans invented the passive voice as a way of saying that something was done without having to reveal who done it. Amber and Igor promptly called Miss Hamrick on her cell phone and hastily assembled a meeting of the Verb Committee to announce this astounding discovery.